What's goody? It's your girl, Courtney Marie, Courtney with the camera, back at it with the Come Up Louisville, where we shine light on artists that needs to be on your playlist. And today I've got a special guest, Mr. Ghetto Pretty Boy himself, Jaiy.
Yes, how we doing?
Thank you for coming. You look nice and sharp. I see you. Okay.
I had to put it on a little bit.
You put it on a little bit. I know, because special occasion, right?
Of course.
Got you. Okay, so let's get into it, Mr. Jaiy. So when did you figure out that music was your niche?
My niche. I mean, I feel like I've always been musically inclined, but I would say around the age of 14 is when I started pursuing it more seriously. You know, I had my sister, she was like, "You always singing?" She used to get tired of me singing around the house all the time. So she had a friend in middle school that she introduced me to. And then from there, we kind of grouped up and I started doing music in a group. But of course, you know, music takes you different places. I ended up doing solo music. And now it's been over 10 years. So
over 10 years, been doing solo or including with the group as well?
I mean, including with the group as well, but solo, I would say probably around 2018, so almost 10 years. Solo.
Okay. Well, you've been doing it for a while. Awesome. Mm-hmm. So then what would you say your inspirations are?
Music-wise?
Yeah, getting into music.
Definitely Chris Brown, you know.
Okay.
I had a country music start, which is crazy. It sounds crazy. I grew up in Texas when I was younger, a little bit of my life, back and forth from here in Texas. So in Texas, country music is a staple there. So artists like Taylor Swift, bands like Sugarland, mm-hmm. those type of artists kind of grasp me, mm-hmm. or what's the right word? I can't think of the word, but it put me into music.
Okay.
At a younger age, and then when I got older, of course, Chris Brown is somebody who I feel like vocally I kind of could mesh with, or at least get techniques from, stuff like that. So it's definitely Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, of course. You got other artists like Brandy. Mm-hmm. The list goes on, but I listen to artists with good textures, like Jaiy is another good one. So artists like that.
So when you started out in music, did you start with country or you did?
I didn't start making country music, no.
Oh, you did? I was going to
say that a country song out there? That's the music I was at home singing at home in the shower at home.
Oh, okay. Myself, but, yeah. Okay. So, but you started liking country music. Okay, mm-hmm. I got you. And then you moved to like Chris Brown and more R&B beats. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So you say you're from Texas.
I'm from Kentucky.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Texas. So I was going to say, what brought you to Kentucky? But
well, my mom lives in Texas and my family is here. So I was born and raised in Kentucky a little bit of my life, and then I went to Texas to live with her. And then I kind of missed my family and I missed, Kentucky as a whole. So I came back when I was in 8th grade, and then I've been here ever since.
Okay. So you are a local. You are a true Louisvillian here in the city.
Louisville.
I just claim it because I've been here long enough. So
this is my roots. This is where my granny was born, and her grandmother, and my cousins, and everybody that I kind of know and am really, really close with. That's where we all from. So.
Oh, well, that's beautiful. Yeah. Would you say you like Texas better than Louisville, or Louisville better than Texas?
I mean,
I feel like the heat's about the same.
I feel like Louisville is one of them places when you think you don't like it as much, but then when you're gone, you miss it. So, I mean, I definitely like Louisville probably more than anywhere else, that I kind of been to, as far as it feeling like a home to me. Oh. Of course, you're going to go other places. The food might be better, or the culture might be a little different, but Louisville's home. So, yeah.
Understandable. Home is where the heart is. I got you. All right. So, what would you say, like, your sound? How would you describe your sound of music? I know you said you like Chris Brown, which I've heard a little bit. I can tell, kind of. Yeah. Any other type of vibes in your music?
I mean, Chris Brown for a start, but I feel like as I've gotten more creative and more had time to delve into my craft a little bit more, I think my sound is unique in its own. I have a mixture of pop in there, a mixture of R&B, a mixture of trap in there. And then also, some of my unreleased music is different elements of different genres as well. So I wouldn't box myself in as just an R&B or just a trap artist. I like to play around with different music. So, as far as me defining myself as a sound, I'll say multifaceted.
Okay. All right. Would you put out some country music?
If they was paying a check, yeah. I would put out some house music. I'll put out
some technical.
Mm-hmm. I mean, music is a form of expression. So, country music, they have like more of a gentle, more of a storytelling approach. So I mean, you never know where music will take you.
Got you. So you've been doing solo for about like 8-10 years, right? What would you say was some of the, because I know it's different when you're in a group because you have multiple people going through the same thing versus when you're by yourself.
Right.
So what would you say is some lessons that you've learned along the way, whether they've been good or bad, or like some of your experiences?
Definitely trust yourself, trust in your gut. You know what I mean? A lot of people have different opinions, and it's ultimately up to you to make the decision that's best for yourself. So, you know, when I was in a group, a lot of our disagreements, you know, I kind of took away and just used it to kind of like make rational decisions for myself. You know, I got to kind of make decisions that's best for me because ultimately, you know, I'm the one that has to deal with the outcomes. You know, I have to deal with the consequences or outcomes of whatever decisions I do make. So
facts. All right. So in the 10 years, when did you actually did your first performance, like live
solo
performance?
or what?
Solo.
Solo.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I can't say I went to Louisville for a long time, so you know they had a lot of different events and things of that nature. It probably have to be like a campus event, probably like an open mic there or like a poetry night, something.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. Can you explain to us like your thought process on your first live performance instead of like a big crowd, like what you were going through, how you felt?
Probably the first thing I was thinking was like, damn, there's a lot of people out there. You feel me? But I mean, one good thing that I always keep with me is if you're nervous, it's a good thing. It means that you want to do well. And a lot of times that nervousness, those nerves that you do have, it's a good fuel to do well. It's a good motivator to go harder. You know what I mean? So first show, but now I had like plenty of shows. You know what I mean? So,
I'm sure you have, right? So where other places besides Louisville have you performed to as well?
I performed in Atlanta before. I've been in Memphis. I've been in Mississippi before. Of course, I've been all over Tennessee. I don't want to just solo out Memphis, but different places. Of course, Kentucky. I've been in Philadelphia. I drove there with one of my friends one year. It was like 12 hours. But you got to grind. When you trying to make this music happen, you got to grind. You know what I mean? It don't matter where you got to go. I missed a trip recently with my team that I kind of regret. Because I'm talking about now, like how you gotta get up and go. You know, you never know when it's that opportunity, but it just goes to show. You know, nothing you can't pass up nothing. Blessings always come your way. You don't know which blessing it might be that might open that door for you. So, hey, Indiana,
everywhere. Well, everywhere in the Midwest region. Stay busy. That's as long as you stay busy. Yeah, as long as you stay busy, you're not missing out.
Come to a city near you soon.
There we go. So, out of all those cities that you performed in, what would be your favorite? Like to where like it was like the city, I guess your experience, the crowd.
Probably Philly. Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie. You know, when I went to Philly, I was a little nervous because it was so far away. And I mean, you know, in the Midwest, when you travel into different cities, they kind of have that same sound. They in that same niche. But Philly, they're in New York. You know, it's cold up there. They got different type of attitudes and personalities. But the crowd really, the way they engaged with me, is like something I never had seen at that point. So definitely Philadelphia. Atlanta's a good crowd always. You know, Louisville's a good crowd, depending on the scene and the setting. But what I've learned with Louisville is you gotta match their vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta match their vibe. If they come in a party and turn up, you gotta come in a party and turn up with them.
Facts. So. Well, other artists out there, he said Philly, so Philly might be the next spot to go ahead and perform. Got you. Okay, so if you weren't doing music, what would be your other passion? Yes.
Passion?
Well, because I mean, I know everybody know we know you got a job, but that's not your passion. Like, what would you pursue besides music?
Probably like something entertainment still, like reality TV or some type of niche where I get to communicate with people, get to talk, show my, humor. I like to make people laugh and joke around and make little comments. I really do feel like I would be good at voice acting, things like that. Yeah. So,
so you would want to do something like host like The Price is Right or Family Feud or not
a game show, but
I might show my age.
Fashion Week.
Oh, Fashion Week. Oh.
Rihanna. Yeah.
Oh,
you know what
fancy.
I mean?
Okay.
I'm up there.
Okay. So you want to just like show? You want to do some modeling?
Yeah, I definitely could do some modeling. Definitely, I feel like. Yeah.
I can see. I can see that.
I could do modeling, voice acting. You know what I'm saying? Fashion.
Like anime acting, voice acting, or like
Boondock shit.
Okay, like Boondock shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a nerd in me. I like anime. Anyways, all right. So I'm gonna do this.
Anime.
Black anime, like Black Samurai. Yes, Black anime. There we go.
Yeah. Or like, what is it? They had one with the guy from Tyler Perry's movie. You know, I don't want to.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. So
y'all look up
it's perfectly fine.
You know the one where I got married or something like that.
I really do not know. I really don't know.
Somebody in the comments.
Somebody knows. Somebody knows. I don't. So if you don't figure it out,
you gotta get help.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna send you the show.
Please do. I'm an overthinker. I watch the same thing over and over again. Anyway, all right. So this next part, I want to do kind of like, you know how the game they have like, marry who would you sleep with, kill, right? Okay. What we're gonna do is like it's differently. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be who would you want to sign under, who would you want to write for, and who would you want to go on tour for? Between Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, and Jaiy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you what the options is, but I'm gonna answer the first one.
So it's if those artists had like a label, which one would you want to be signed under?
Probably I wouldn't want to be signed under none of them.
None of them.
You got to think, I'm an artist as well. So if I'm a sign under an artist, I'm not gonna sign under an artist.
Okay, so none of them. None of them. Okay, we'll give you that option. All right, who?
KY Underground, you feel me?
KY Underground. There you go. Shout out.
We're making our own deals, own businesses. Yeah.
Who would you want to write for?
Probably Bryson. All of them.
I need you to give me one. I mean, of course we're gonna do all of them.
I would say probably Bryson, just because I feel like he's in the same city as me. We kind of have a different type of connection than the other artists.
Mm-hmm.
So if we put us in a room together, we're going to connect, we're going to mesh. And normally when you put two individuals that's like-minded in a room, greatness.
Magic.
You know? So
sparkles. I love it. Okay. So then who would you want to go on tour with?
Chris Brown.
Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that.
Chris Breezy, okay. $1,000 meet and greet.
Shoot,
Chris Breezy.
And if you can pick them big bitches,
I'm not picking them. Look, a meet and greet.
Pick it back, right?
Hey, that's what Chris is gonna be over
there. They paying $1,000.
Meet and greet.
I'm just saying,
you know what I mean?
For $1,000,
it's gonna be a special term.
Some of them ladies is getting their money's worth.
That's what you gotta read. That's why they have that fine print at the bottom right there.
Terms and conditions.
Jaiy will not be, you know.
All right, got you. So for the next, where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? Like, what do you see yourself doing? Or what are you going to do? We're gonna speak this into existence. What
am I going to do? Because I'm big in manifestation.
Yes. So what are you going to be doing in the next 3 years?
In the next 3 years, I'm going to show and prove to the world why they should have never slept on Jaiy. And if you already woke, you feel me? I'm gonna prove and show to the world why you should have never slept on Jaiy. You feel me? Like, yeah. I mean, but just seriously speaking, I definitely want to travel more. I want to, in 3 years, I will have traveled more. I will have expanded my brand, you know, captivated my audience in ways that I haven't before and in ways that I never thought I could. And hopefully in 3 years, you know, I'm going to be touching $1 million. 10 milli in the bank all along.
Okay.
You gotta dream big, keep your aspirations high, because at the end of the day, you could wake up tomorrow and all those dreams be coming true.
You could. And take no for no answer. And keep going.
Exactly. Like, and sometimes you gotta take no for an answer, because then that's where you turn around and get your yes.
You're right.
So yeah.
But if you trip and fall, get back up.
Exactly.
I saw this.
Man, you gonna be having me singing and stuff.
I saw this meme. I saw this meme, and I shared it on my Instagram where it said, "If the world hits you and knocks you down, get up and slap that bitch back."
Like facts.
Clockwork. I was like, I like that. That was a good one. Okay. So what do you have coming up in the future, or recently coming up right now for the rest of 2025?
We promoting No Chaser right now. You feel me? No Chaser, we already dropped this on all platforms. Of course, you can Stream on Spotify, stream on Apple Music. Video. I ain't gonna tell y'all what's coming soon. Just stream the music, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna bless y'all. We gonna continue to bless y'all. We got a lot on the way. That's all I can say.
I love it. I love when people be working. So the song "No Chaser," correct? I'm assuming it's. I've heard it, but I got some of it's about drinking, but it's like not about drinking. Can you explain it a little bit more for us?
I'm glad that you kind of made that. At least you made that the distinction. You know, the song is really kind of like about you not really. Can I cuss on her? Is this that platform? You really not kind of caring about or giving a fuck about, you feel me, the next person, what they got to say. Like, take it to the top. I don't need a chaser. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I don't need a fan to push me. I don't need none of that. But then on the same tip, I kind of wanted to be creative with it and do a play on the words. Like, no chaser. We don't need a chaser. You know what I'm saying? We straight to the top with it. Because you kind of, it's a parallel. So practice what you preach. You know what I'm saying? Shots up. What, you don't need no chaser. You don't need no chaser. You tough. Be strong. Yeah.
I like that.
You know, so
now
you gotta pull from everyday life experience.
Yeah. Now that you explain it, I like that. Like, I don't need no chaser.
Shot glasses coming soon.
Shot glasses coming soon. Well, why don't you tell the viewers where we can find you at, like your platforms and
everywhere. At Jaiy Official, Jaiy Official, everywhere. Twitter, YouTube. Everywhere. Stamp, Jaiy Official.
Awesome.
I try to keep it simple for everybody. You know, I ain't Jaiy Official __ over here and Pretty Boy Jay over there.
What you said. I know, because it'll be like, huh? And then it won't be their name. That's not your name. I don't know where to find you. How am I supposed to find you?
My name's Jaiy. Jaiy.
Jaiy. And a lot of Jays don't spell it like that. So that is very different.
They don't.
Well, I want to thank you, Jaiy, for coming through, looking fresh to death.
Thank you.
We're gonna see you. We're gonna hear No Chaser later in a bit. And thank you guys for viewing into the Come Up Louisville with your girl Courtney Marie, where we shine light on artists that need to be on your playlist. Until next time, we out.
We out.
Peace. Good.